We got our hands on the dev version of NBA 2K19, and we want to share some things that we learned from playing and seeing the game in person. Stick around to hear all about it. So, a few days ago, we were invited to an NBA 2K19 conference where we had the opportunity to play the alpha version of the game. We also spoke to the devs who answered loads of our questions about this upcoming basketball title, and we want to share a few things that we learned with you guys. So, as opposed to just conveying information that other people have said in interviews and so on, this time we'll be giving you our own genuine thoughts as we have played the game ourselves. So, let's get started. Now, the very first thing we noticed the minute we picked up that controller is that the game is buttery smooth. We played it on an Xbox One X and it felt as smooth as silk. It truly has a terrific pace to it. 2K really did a great job of creating another amazing basketball simulator, and we can safely say that it's a huge step up compared to the previous editions of the game. It just feels right. And before we continue, we want to let you guys know that this is not just some unfounded praise, nor were we told what to say in our 2K videos and articles. These are our honest impressions because we at AltChar are all about keeping it real and honest with our audience, so you won't be hearing any biased info today. That much we can promise you. Now let's move on. The game has also seen an overhaul in terms of its physics, more precisely in the player motion department. Turnovers are way more likely to happen now because defense will finally play an important role in a 2K game. As much as we like the way NBA 2K games flow and play, we could never get fully immersed into it because defense was pretty much non-existent. This was mostly due to the game's poor animation and physics system, with players morphing through each other and a hell of a lot of animation clipping. To some people, this might be a minor thing, but to us, it's almost a deal breaker when it comes to immersion, and NBA 2K is of course a sports game, so immersion is of essential importance. But we're happy to report that this problem will almost completely be eradicated with the new game, all thanks to the improved physics and player motion. Now, like we said, we played an unfinished version of the game, sort of like an early build, and we tried out the exhibition match mode, or play now as it is known in 2K. And the next thing we want to talk about are the graphics, more specifically the game's color palette. A lot of people argue that NBA 2K18's colors looked washed out and downright cartoony, and unfortunately we thought so too. Though there was a ton of details to be appreciated, the overall look of the game did not give off a realistic feel. However, we like what we saw in NBA 2K19. The colors do not pop out as if it's an anime game, as was the case with NBA 2K18. Though it's still not exactly the same graphic style like the one used in 2K14, it's still a phenomenal looking game and a definitive improvement over the last year's version. The lighting and the court looked great in 4K HDR, and the muscle definition of players is finally back. No more lanky Slenderman looking players. DeMarcus Cousins is finally a big dude again, and Kawhi Leonard is as ripped as can be. So yeah, NBA 2K19 feels and looks great. Again, we got our hands on a limited preview, but these were some things that we can confirm have been changed and improved, so there's a lot to look forward to in the new game. NBA Live is also looking very promising with its introduction of female ballers, but will it be good enough to dethrone 2K? Guess we'll see in September. In the meantime, we suggest you guys head over to our website at altchar.com because we'll be revealing much more information on this as soon as we get a hold of it, and make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Thanks a lot for watching. This is Sabriel, and see you in the next video.